Good morning everyone, it's Sunday the 17th of May and I'm here at Denham Aerodrome. It's a lovely day out here. Clouds are about 1,000 foot patchy and then it's okay, pretty much clear as you can see just behind me, so we'll try and get above them or around them, see how it goes. We're going on a little flight today. We're going to Old Warden Aerodrome. I hope we can get there, long 800 metre runway, and we're going in this aircraft, Golf Juliet Alpha Charlie Alpha. So let's get the aircraft ready.
Empire proudly stands as in the days of old. Our fathers fought o'er land and sea, their history is told.
Cool, aircraft's ready. Let's go and pick up my passengers and do the paperwork. There we are. Landing lights on, navigator's off, that's fine. Check for carb ice, record the time, transponder to alt. So what's the time? We are at 8:55. Okay, we'll just wait for that piece of traffic on the end. Carb to go to cold, close this window.
Go for Alpha, late downwind.
Right, that's fine. Brakes off, stage 1 flaps, that's full, fuel pumps on. Okay, waiting for him to start his turn. Roger. Golf Alpha Romeo rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Temperature and pressure are good. Speed is climbing. RPM is good. Approaching 40 knots. 55 knots. 70 knots. Positive rate of climb. All good, Jervis, sir?
Yes, all okay.
Alhamdulillah.
You ready to have PK? All okay, sir. Oh, thank you. Alhamdulillah, everything's fine. All fine. Looks beautiful.
Golf Bravo, this details.
Golf Charlie Alpha just past danger, change to Luton radar 129550.
Charlie Alpha, thanks, bye now.
Bye.
Golf Juliet Alpha Charlie Alpha, you're identified 4 miles south of Bovingdon. It's a basic service outside controlled airspace. If you route junction 8 hide to hold, you're cleared into the zone VFR at above 2,000 feet. Report when you're visual with the field. The cross will be via the 25 threshold.
Okay, right to 095 and we're a Falcon 6X.
Golf Charlie Alpha, your descent controlled airspace radio control service. Visual with the field.
Golf Charlie Alpha, roger, radio controlled service, visual field, correct. Golf Charlie Alpha.
Golf Charlie Alpha, report visual to the tower on 132.555.
Report tower 132.555, Golf Charlie Alpha.
Golf Charlie Alpha, at the end of that orbit you can route via the 25 threshold, keep the runway on your left.
Roger, after orbit head over to 25 threshold, keeping the runway on my left, Golf Charlie Alpha. DHL? Yeah.
Yes.
One landing now.
To crossing the field you can route out the zone via Offley and Purton.
Roger, one passing the runway, then go towards Purton, Golf Charlie Alpha.
Overjet 60, first right, hold Bravo 6.
Sorry, first right, hold Bravo 6, Overjet 60.
There, sir. Say hello to the camera.
Alhamdulillah.
Still basic service.
Traffic just at your left 11 o'clock, range of 2 miles, opposite directional pass on your left hand side indicates 400 feet below.
Yep, looking out, we haven't also tickets, anyway.
Oh, that's much better. We're racing the train. There we are. He wanted the race. And guess who's winning? It's us.
Beautiful.
Right, then right again, taxi to park.
Roger, vacate right and right again for taxi to park. Thank you. Look at that classic old omnibus. He just hand cranked it to start. Collection hangars are this way. We've got 1, 2, 3, all the way to 6. Beginnings, above the trenches, wheels in motion, dangerous skies, the golden age, and transport. Let's go. Here we have the Blériot 1909 Type 6, or sorry, 11 by the looks of it, XI. The world's oldest airworthy aeroplane and engine. Look at that. Fabric, wood, bicycle tyres, old style wooden propeller and engine. See that fuel tank just at the back? Looks like it's made out of brass or some sort of brass alloy. And like any old engine, it's leaking oil. Look at this beautiful 1904 very early engine. Look at that. Air cooled, little radiator fins. And it looks like they use some sort of either oil lamp or early electricity for the bulbs. What a beautiful car. What an interesting looking motorcycle. So obviously got a very small single cylinder engine on the rear. Really weird looking seat. Doesn't look like a fuel tank. Proper old walk on. And obviously it's got a little seat on the front for your lady, as you can see from this lovely old photograph. Beautiful. That looks more like an aeroplane I would fly. Still 1930s, this aeroplane. Just 20 years after that one flew across the channel. We've got something like this. Enclosed, a lot more engine, a lot more range, a lot more safety. It looks like an old hang glider back from when Da Vinci used to be doing things. What a beautiful hangar. Above the trenches. First World War aircraft now. So much to see here, seriously. Barely be able to read anything with the short time I'm here. This one's a very famous one, the Avro 504K. Done a lot of work just at the end of the First World War, and a lot of training throughout the entrance to the Second World War. Very famous British aircraft, the Avro 504. So very early air-to-air combat was done using handguns by obviously sticking your head out the top of the cockpit when there was no windows, or with the back passenger or navigator having a gun. So there's obviously some sort of machine gun mounted onto the top on rails, so they can come out of their seat and fire at other enemy aircraft. Absolutely love these early aircraft. So many museums I've been to now, and you see new ones every day. Another very famous one, this one's called the Sopwith Camel. So this is obviously a reproduction, but it's in very good model. Here you can see the very early introduction of machine guns that fire through the propellers, just at the top of the propeller there. A ginormous radial engine on the front. Beautiful machines here. Buses, motorcycles, cycles, all sorts of transportations, even an artillery gun, to show the different machines that also took part during the early days of aviation and war. Here we have a US Army Willis Jeep. Hundreds and thousands of these came over into Europe during D-Day, used for the reoccupation of Europe in the 1940s. And here we have some beautiful aircraft ahead of us, obviously. This wonderful Hawker Hurricane. Very beautiful. So amazing to walk around these collections. Honestly, I'm not doing it justice. Just having a quick go over. Obviously, I've got my uncle and my dad with me. So I've got a little bit faster just to have a look around what's happening. So at least I can see everything. But I recommend you guys please make your way to this collection, support it, donate. It's places like these that will actually hold history and upheld the great history of aviation and of the United Kingdom. We're just talking about this Hurricane behind us, and here's the engine that powers the Hurricane and the Spitfire. the Rolls-Royce Merlin, built for and during the Battle of Britain, powering the Hurricane and the Spitfire. You can see how big engines have got now compared to my hand versus ones that were about the size of my head back in the day. We saw one of these flying. This is the de Havilland Tiger Moth. The one I flew, I will put a link to that video, but was a 1939. This one's a 1942 with a rather interesting colour scheme. As you can see from the top there, it's got a top-mounted gravity-fed fuel tank and the Gypsy Major engine on the inside. Next to this beautiful, beautiful Hurricane. And that is the most interesting looking aircraft. That's its wings look like the wings of a gull. Very, very tall landing gear, massive radial engine. And by the looks of it, I think the thing at the bottom is probably an extended fuel tank, not exactly a bomb. I believe it is a fuel tank because we can see the oil drip pans are dripping oil. There's a 1942 Westland Lysander. I know a guy called Lysander. Really nice aircraft. Really, really tall. This one here is from 1944 and it's made by the Soviets. So it's very early, designed by the Soviets for an aircraft in 1942. So you see the time when Britain was creating things like that, and the Hurricane and the Spitfire. The Soviets were designing this beautiful aircraft nonetheless, but still outdated on the same standards. All that changed after the Second World War when the Soviets, then the Allies, became extremely technologically advanced, and we saw the kind of jet engine aircraft they were creating, high-level bombers, fighters, all the way until the 1991 when they had to disband for many reasons, but we're not going to get political. Another Hurricane behind me. Entering Hangar 5 now, and for all my colleagues, we've got a data cabinet. Look at this. Wow. What a beautiful aircraft. The Grosvenor House. Just like the hotel in London. Very pretty. Dual engine. Massive nose on that thing. 1934 de Havilland Comet. My bad on that one. You can see my aviation knowledge still has a lot to go. Yeah, you can tell by the engine's a little bit older, but the design is, I don't think that's 30s. That looks very much futuristic. Very beautiful. I was just having a look at this one again, and this was actually designed for speed. It was designed to take part in a race from Mildenhall here in England all the way to Melbourne in Australia for a winning prize of a whole £10,000. Back in the day, that was obviously a lot more money than it is today. It was a lot of money back in the day, yeah. 1930s, £10,000 will buy you a mansion. But obviously aviation after the First World War was in a growth. Mainly the rich people and the pioneers were really pioneering this aviation. So when they weren't obviously preparing for the Second World War, because we didn't know it was going to happen in the late 30s, mid-30s, we were creating stuff like that. Beautiful, beautiful machines. Built for speed, built for pleasure. And we're just going up into Hangar 6 now, and look, the classic motorcycles arrived. And the classic cars.
Many people.
You're right.
A lot of homework, a lot of hard work.
You're
at
right.
the same
But they're very beautiful aircraft. These ones behind us.
The day.
We can spend a full day here. Yeah, you do need a full day. Multiple visits, I believe.
To give you the idea, and the people worked very hard. It was all manual.
Quite right.
Most of the job was done by hand.
All done by hand, drawing officers on paper and pencil. Craftsmanship, everything hammered using a metal hammer.
Quality at that time.
Quite right.
No wonder you see the foundries of Birmingham and Midland were very famous at that time.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Hello there, would you like to have a ride on my motor car? Yes, we're just going down to the old Harrods in London for a little bit of shopping. Which car are we taking? Are we taking the Rolls or the Bentley? Ah, yes dear, tea would be at 5. Here we have a recreation of a very early garage. Very nice. With some classical music. This one here is motorcycles here from 1900. You see mostly like a a cycle with the wheels, but look where the engine is. It's inside the rear wheel. What an invention. Seriously, what an invention. And now we've come into the more transportation side of it. So obviously after the Second World War, people travelling, even before as well, but people travelling via aircraft started to become a thing. This one's obviously a very early passenger aircraft we've got here, de Havilland Dragon Rapide. You can actually see one of these flying at Duxford. If you go to Duxford, you'll see a load of aircraft, and even if you go to Brooklands, big jumbo aircraft. These are some very, very early examples. An old sidecar and motorcycle. Well, that comes to the end of this very short visit to the Shuttleworth Collection, the museum here. It was a very short visit. We've only been here for about just over an hour, but it's clearly designed. We're here to have a bit of a flying day, enjoy the weather, see the museum, have a lovely tea party, which we're just about to have. So let's work our way outwards. And like I said, guys, you've got to make your way here. If I've said something wrong, please forgive me. I'm speeding through things, so I might say the wrong thing, or a wrong name, or a wrong year, wrong engine type. Don't worry, I'm trying my best, but work our way through. Just look at the beauty of those clouds now. They are very beautiful. Hopefully they don't catch us out.
Alhamdulillah.
Well, there we are, guys. Thank you very much for coming to watch it here with my dear uncle and my father. And we're going to have some freshly made chai and croissants. Bismillah.
Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Very, very tasty as well.
Wonderful.
Very tasty.
Confirm Hotel, runway 20, land your discretion.
The start of the engine, and of course taxiing ahead of me. The same tiger moth we saw when we took off, when we landed.
I had a lot of chickens, a large chicken run, but owing to conditions, I'm now down to one. I give her all the tidbits, the dear little thing, and just to keep her up to scratch, I go to her and sing. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea? Hey, little hen, when will you try to supply one for me? Get into your nest, do your little best, get it off your chest, I can do the rest. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea? Supply one for me. Get into your nest, do your little best, get it off your chest, I can do the rest. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Just back at Denham, and this beauty is just taxiing. Beautiful Pilatus PC-12. Honestly, a dream aircraft of mine.
I can see any flying, sir.
There we go. There we go. All the best, man. All the best. Everyone, all the best to you. May Allah keep you safe. Here we go.
For the pilot.